Yay me. Yay you. Okay, you guys don't like yays. All right. Look at this crowd. That is what I thought. There are not enough white people in here. Awesome. There's always somebody, you looked. There's always somebody that looks like, I thought there were plenty. Oh God, like you forgot where you were. You look real quick too. It's okay, we're gonna have fun. I'm excited to be here, man. I had a birthday not too long ago. I had one. Turned 43 years old. 43 years old. Yeah, okay. I'm just, see, some people clap, some people like, 23 years old. I love doing this because y'all like, we don't know. It's like, it's tough. I know, black don't crack. I get it. Like, it's tough. I turned 30. That is the legit answer. You guys don't trust me at all now. You're like, that's not, it is true. I did turn 30 years old. I turned 30 with this face. I have this face here still, a young person looking face, still get carded. I have what I like to call an Oprah face, though. It's an Oprah face, my friends call it. What that means is like my face is, it's like people love to like hang out with me. What I'm saying, like white women love to pinch my cheeks and read books with me. You know what I mean? And everybody's asking me for a card. I don't have it. What I'm saying is like white people like just tell me stuff, like share things with me. I have a very calm, safe face is what I'm saying. I didn't realize how safe my face was until I had to do a show in South Georgia. I had to go to South Georgia, and anybody ever been to South Georgia? Okay, so then to go to South Georgia, you gotta pass at least, I don't know, like 7-8 billion Confederate flags. You know that, right? It's just, there's a lot of them. And on my way there, I had to stop and get gas at a gas station that I can only describe as like the gas station where you go to get murdered at. It was just like, it was one pump and it was in the middle of nowhere. And I was like, this is it. I started texting people like, look, if I don't make it out, this is where I died. This is where they got me, right? This is how safe my face is, right? I was like, I wanted to get gas and I wasn't gonna pay with card there because I'm not stupid. I'm not gonna do that. So what I did was, I was like, I had a lot of cash on me at the time. I was balling at the time. So I was like, man, I'm about to show these people I'm balling. So what I did is I went to the gas station to go get gas. And as I go in there was an older white lady working behind the counter. And I started going in and I was gonna go get a Slim Jim, right? And I saw her get from behind the counter and follow me in this gas station, right? And I kind of looked back like, I've been followed in nicer places than this. Relax, like, you know what I mean? Like, how dare you? So then I bought my Slim Jim. I went to the counter, and I told you I was balling at the time. So I put the Slim Jim on the counter, and then I put the I put the $10 bill down. I told you I was balling, and I said I'll have this Slim Jim and the rest of this 10 on the only pump you have. Is what I said. This is when I realized I had a super safe face. What she said next blew my mind. She goes, "Hey, excuse me, I don't want to be weird, but." And I don't know if you guys know, anytime somebody says, I don't want to be weird, but you're about to hear some weird shit, right? She goes, I don't want to be weird, but, and I was like, all right, give it to me. And she goes, look, I got a granddaughter about your age I think be perfect for you. What, come again? She's like, yeah, you want to see some pictures? She's beautiful. You want to see? I was like, are you just giving me your granddaughter? You're just going to give me your granddaughter sight unseen. I just bought a Slim Jim in this shitty gas station. I'm not a good person, okay? I did that. She offered, you understand? She's never met me, never had a conversation with me. She just thought I'd be good for, I don't know, maybe she thought like with like her granddaughter and like my face, like you could make like a little chubby Obama together. I don't know what she thought. But like, what I'm saying is I did all of that. That actually happened. All of that happened to me without these glasses. You understand? Glasses make you even more calm and safe and like non-threatening. You know what I mean? I can only imagine if I went back to that gas station with these glasses. I could go back to that gas station, walk right up to that old lady and kiss her right in the mouth like, mwah. And then they'd be like, he's the mayor of the town. He runs this whole town. We love everything about him. He's amazing. That's how safe my face is. I had this weird, any single ladies in here? Anybody single? Any single? Okay, everybody's happy and together. I would say this, ladies, I appreciate the 21st century woman that like sees a fella and is like, I want to go talk to him. If you're a lady to do that, congratulate yourself. That's awesome. I appreciate that. Let me just say this bit of warning about that though. The other day, timing is important is what I want to say. Timing is very important when you see a fella you want to talk to him. The other night, I got a Facebook message from a young lady at 11:09 p.m. You get a Facebook message at 11:09, you're like, oh shit, right? And so she messaged me, she just goes, hey. And because I have game, I message back, hey. Told you I have game, amazing. And then she goes, you remind me of my cousin. And I was like, that is an 11 a.m. conversation. That is not an 11 p.m. conversation. And I was like, word? And then she said, yeah, go to her Facebook page and tell me if you look like her. I was like, what? And then she was like, yeah, go see if you look like her. And I got curious. I went to that Facebook page, and damn it if I don't look just like this young lady. I think we were wearing the same shirt and everything. It was crazy. I was like, how's this? What made it worse is like I got fascinated, so I'm looking through all her pictures and stuff like that. And what blew my mind was like every one of her pictures, there seemed to be like some just gorgeous woman on her arm, like some model type woman on her arm. And I had a moment, I was just like, oh shit, I didn't even know our face could do that. You know what I mean? Like, I was just sitting there like, I was like, how? And I had to message her. I was like, hey, look, I'm a friend of your cousin's. She said we look alike. Listen, I don't know if you know, we have very similar faces, but I'm gonna be very honest with you. My face is not pulling what your face is pulling. What are you doing to be able to pull the women that you're pulling? And she was real cool about it. She's like, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I just have personality. And I was just like, oh shit, I'm not doing that. That's too much work. I could be funny, but like funny and a person, that's too much. I don't want it that bad. I like y'all, man. Y'all are like cooler than my family. I say that a lot, but like my family, like anybody like have family like you love them, but you don't like them. Okay, everybody. Okay, this side is like, yeah, we have messed up families. This side's like, we love everything about our family, and you have good families and good power to you. That's awesome. My family ain't shit. The only person in my family that I like is my granddad. He is 93 years old, still drives. Yeah, 93 years old. That is worth applause. 93 years old and won't die. Just like won't do it. He won't do. And I don't want to say like he's like trying to die, but I feel like every year he puts his application in for death, and death is like, I can't do enough of that shit, and just gives it back. Yeah. What I mean is like he's 93. He's been drinking moonshine since he was like 7. Yeah, he's been chewing tobacco since he was like 8. He's got a bullet in his knee from a duel. You know what duels are? Duels are when two people are handed guns, and then like one of us is gonna die. And my granddad is still living. Which means not only is he 93 years old, he's a murderer. He's a 93-year-old murderer. He won't die. I love watching him experience new things. I take him to the doctor's office regularly. His doctor's office is near Emory University. And one time I was over, it's a nice area, right? Emory's a nice area. So I love watching him experience new things. I noticed that one of the houses in the area was a friend of mine's house. So just making small talk with my granddad. I go, yo, granddad, I've been at the house before. And he was just like, he looked real puzzled. He looked at the house and looked back at me. He was just like, you know this is a white neighborhood, right? And I was like, when's the last time you've been outside the house? We had a black dude in the White House for 8 years. Like, we can live anywhere if you try hard. And I was like, yeah, I've been in a house. And he was like, you've been in white people's houses? I was like, yeah, I've been in white people's houses. He's like, what the hell were you doing in white people's houses? And I told him, I said, my friend invited me over to eat. He was like, you were eating in white people's houses? I was like, yeah, I was eating in white people's house. He's like, what'd you have? And I told him, I said, man, I don't know, like, he had vegetables, and like, I don't know if they had like seasoning or nothing, but like, it was fine, it was fresh. It was fresh. And then I told him I had a steak, and I was, shout out to white people, I'll say, y'all get a lot of shit talking about y'all food, but like, medium rare, thank you. I had not experienced that type of hanging around white people. First time my homeboy tried to hand me a medium rare steak, I passed that shit right back to him. I was like, you can't kill me that easy, Connor. No, thank you. Anyway, there was a moment where he looked at me and then looked back at that house and he just goes, well, shit, you doing all right for yourself. Like, he just got proud that I've been in white people's houses. I called my mom, thought it was weird. I said, Mom, Granddad's tripping. I told him I've been in white people's houses. He can't believe it. And my mom was like, you've been in white people's houses? I was like, yeah. I asked my pop, I said, Pop, you ever been in white people's houses? He was like, man, one time I was like 13 and I like looked into my homeboy Roger's house, but I didn't go all the way into the house. And that is when I realized that I was second generation in my family to go to college, but first generation to go into white people's houses, which is It's a weird thing to realize. It's a weird thing to realize. Nothing to be proud about, though. Anyway, guys, that has been my time. You guys have been amazing. Keep that energy going. Yeah, keep that energy going.